Transhumanism is a term used for a broad range of ideas that technology is greatly enhancing human capabilities. This means everything from bionic limbs, brain implants, artificial intelligence, to even someday uploading our minds to the internet. And we have already a symbiotic relationship with our technology. And in that sense, we're already transhuman. And I'm sure many of you here today brought your smartphones with you. But transhumanism is the future of connectedness. It is technology as an extension of ourselves. We've already begun the process of augmenting the capacity of our minds onto our devices. So how many thoughts can you hold on in your mind at once? 2, maybe 3? How many of you are still memorizing phone numbers? Now, I believe that the pace of technology will evolve to the point where biology will become the limiting factor. Is that technology is getting smaller, faster, cheaper, and more powerful every day. This principle is known as Moore's Law, and it's the idea that technology will grow exponentially or double about every 2 years. And if we take 30 linear steps versus exponential steps, so we just do 30 steps, it'd be 1, 2, 3, up to 30, and that's simple, we all know that. But 30 exponential steps, by the time you get to 30, you've arrived at 1 billion. And this is the type of growth that enables us to carry supercomputers in our pockets that once used to fill an entire building, and in the future will allow us to carry computers the size of a blood cell. 50 billion devices will be connected over the next decade. This invisible force will connect all of these fragmented systems, becoming a digital nervous system for the planet. But this is just the beginning. And the real power comes when these devices begin to talk to each other. And these agents will run in the background taking care of you. And soon thereafter, you won't just wear technology, but you'll ingest it. Computer chips won't just be in your laptop or in your phone. Doctors will implant them in our brains, and they'll restore sight to the blind and hearing to the deaf. Today, there are already 300,000 people with cochlear implants. It's a form of a neuroprosthetic that allows certain types of deaf people to hear. Michio Kaku describes brain implants as your very own augmented mind. And this is the beginning of the brain net, a possible successor to the internet, and even surf the web at the speed of thought. About 1.5 million years ago, the stone axe was the most sophisticated item on the planet. But for 50,000 generations, early man used the same stone tools with very little innovation. Until one day, an ancient ancestor decided to put water inside of an ostrich egg. He tapped into something that was truly remarkable for the human species: imagination. Imagination is an insurance policy for problems in the future. And we are the species that transcends and transforms. We have not yet reached the pinnacle of human potential. Now, I realize that this may seem far-fetched, but our biology hasn't changed in 200,000 years. We're still the same anxious and aggressive hunters that we once were. And there are certainly ethical and moral dilemmas that we'll face as we go through this process. A survey reports that 72% of the US population is not interested in brain implants. About 53% think that it's probably a change for the worse, even if it could augment memories or increase our mental capacities. That all changes with the children of today. Some call them digital natives. To them, the smartphone is already an extension of their brain. And transhumanism will seem just as natural as evolution. And anyone who doesn't follow suit will seem thoroughly inhuman. What new things could we accomplish if we didn't have the limitation of biology? What if our thoughts weren't limited to the 2 or 3 things that we can think about at once? What if we could explain our thoughts and feelings without the limiting barrier of words? Maybe we could explore the stars, save the planet, or enhance lives for people here on Earth. There's a lot to be hopeful for. You are an explorer. The greatest good you can do is to bring back a new idea, because our world is endangered by the absence of good ideas. Now, I believe that the future is hopeful. My goal is that I've awakened something within you. The world of possibilities is at our doorstep. Let's embrace it. Push humanity forward. Thank you.